One moment, guys. I can't get through. 1 second. Something's gone wrong here. Okay, I hope you can hear me. I'm just having a technical problem. 1 second. There we go. Get rid of that. And let's have a look. Yes, this is my video. Oh, finally. That took some doing. I'm in. Hello. Sorry, I was having difficulty. It came up with a blank screen. I thought, oh my God, have I been taken off the air or what? Hello, Diane. Hello, BFP. I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Okay. So we're here for another session. This is the second one of the day. I always love this one. It's a nice little group, you know, small group normally. So let's have a look. Let's see what's in for us. Hello, doggy lover. Hello. So Diane C, can you pick a card for me, please, for the next 4 weeks? Thank you. Okay. So the next 4 weeks, Let's have a look then. So, you know, the next 4 weeks, what are we saying? Maybe you'll find somebody that's saying something and it's not really true. You've got the justice here. So maybe it's a warning over the next 4 weeks to just sort of like not listen to everybody. Somebody could like be misleading you in something. So save yourself the time and bother of getting involved, and that can be online as well as in our real lives. You know, it can happen everywhere, can't it? So consider the source. I think consider the source. But yeah, I mean that's it really. There's nothing too bad. I mean, I do get a situation where you might feel, oh, it hasn't quite gone your way, but you know, on the other hand, I'd say you was best off without that situation. So it's not about getting into arguments or anything else. It's just about listening. Don't believe everything you hear from people. And if your gut tells you differently, you know, just bear that in mind and hang on to that feeling. Okay. When people get the justice card reversed, they think, "Oh no, I'm going to get arrested" and stuff like that. It's not about that. It can be words or thoughts or beliefs or anything. So doggy lover, hello BFP, hello my lovely. Diane C, small and chatty. Yeah, that's just how we like it, isn't it? Over tea time. Well, it's not tea time for you. Got some in America. I think it's breakfast. I'm sure it is. Heather Davidson, hello, good day BFP and viewers. Hope everyone is well. What do you see for me this week? What do I see for you this week? Ooh, I'm going to say work hard and it pays off. So, you know, it doesn't have to just be a job, but it can be a good week at the work situation or if you had your own business. But even if like you was putting the work into learning something or even like a diet, okay, it says you put the work in, you do the work and you'll see results. So I really do feel like you'll be feeling more positive. I see like as the week goes on, and comes up to the weekend again, that you're feeling absolutely like, oh, I've done well there, I've done so well, okay, so good on you, work every day, put effort in, whatever it is, you know, put effort in, even if it's just cleaning the house or, you know, tackling all the odd jobs, you know, this can mean many things to different people, so, you know, but it does show your work is paying off. It's a nice card. And if you was out of work, I would say if you want work, you know, there's work for you there. Lucky lass, my son has failed rehabilitation for alcoholism twice. We did not know he had a problem. Will he recover and overcome this? Well, I'm sorry for you, and I'm sorry that, you've had to experience that your child's not being able to come forward and discuss it with you. I mean, this, would raise questions in your mind as well. But what I want to say to you is that, this is what an addiction does. It makes you ashamed. It makes you restricted. It makes you feel like you can't get help from anybody. And at the moment with him, I'm feeling really wishy-washy about it, okay? I'm feeling wishy-washy. And what I mean to say about that is, like, it's such a journey from realising you've got a problem to managing a problem, okay? Because it never gets cured, it's managed. And then that journey from there to where I've just said, it's tumultuous, it's tumultuous. So let's have a look. What does your boy need to hear right now? What does he need to know? What does he need to know? He will go in voluntary. This is something, he needs to know that, he's volunteering for this, okay? And so we should never give up. We should never ever give up on them, okay? But do you know certain things, right? You have mental thoughts and issues, and he needs to work on them as well as the drink, okay? So I get him like doing this voluntary again. I think I don't know, he's been offered help and then he doesn't take it, okay? So he's been offered help and he doesn't take it. So maybe I don't know, is it the withdrawals or something, I mean, all too often, all they do is medicate you while they're in there, and stupidly use things like hand gel, alcoholic hand gel. I remember that from my brother, my youngest brother, going in and out of these institutions. And, well, there's no care afterwards, is there? There's no care afterwards. So this is a long, hard road. This is a long, hard road. And what you need to know is that this can only ever be done by him volunteering, okay, to get himself out of this situation. I'll be honest with you. I know somebody and they didn't make that battle. In fact, I've known a few people who never made that battle, okay. But with him, I feel like it's voluntary, and that these are changes he could make for himself, okay. So the trick is, don't let him become isolated. Don't stop inviting him round. Don't stop checking on him. Don't stop mothering him. Don't stop. Don't let him get isolated, because when he's isolated, there's more risk to him there, okay? And just work on the services that are possible, and try any one thing. One thing doesn't have to work. Getting him to meetings or getting him to go to meetings, it can be AA, but I think in the UK we have now like groups, like, well, it's like men's, groups where they can just chat about stuff and what bothers them, because women do naturally chat and talk to each other. Men rarely, they don't. Okay, I think we're coming into the cycle where they will, but they don't. So yeah, and not being in the dark about things, well, that is about building trust with him as well. You're going to be sometimes where you're exasperated. I mean, the fact that you found out is a good thing, but it also tells me that things must be very serious and that he needs you. So be careful, because, where finances are concerned, if he needs food, buy him food. If he needs water, get him bottles of water. But don't be giving him, money or lending things. And if you're paying bills for him, then, pay him directly, okay? Because this is a tough one. It's tough for him. But, he'll get there in the end. And I think it takes a long time, which is why you've had, like, the last few minutes. There's a lot to say here, okay? And I think his son has a lot to say as well, so we should help him get it out. So my healing to him and my blessings to you. There's no one or right way in this situation. Play it by your gut, okay? And don't be afraid to ask for help yourself, in how you support somebody. Go to these charities and find out, what it's all about and what you can do, okay? Diane C, thanks, will do. Sparkle's back, hello, evening. BFP, hello, my darling. Heather Davidson, thanks. Been having a bit of eye trouble. So far, nothing serious. Positive things ahead. I hear you loud and clear. Best to you and yours, doll. Oh, bless you, bless you. Elka Andreas, hello, my darling. Hi, BFP. Great to see you. Will my job be coming soon? Just let me put these back. Will my job be coming soon? I have updated my resume just as you suggested. I have applied to 2 jobs. Will one of them turn out for me, or shall I keep applying? Right, well, always keep applying, darling, okay, because that's the way. When you get one job offer, you'll get a few as well, okay? So let's have a look. Will she get a job offer in the near future? Oh, it's not bad, it's not bad. Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? BFP job job advice, a success. Yes, I'm getting it, and very soon as well. Okay, very, very soon. So keep checking your phone over the next few days, because I get it really soon, and a fab yes. Oh, you're going to be so happy. Okay, but remember, that's only part of the deal. When you get to the interview, you have to be able to back up what you've said on the application form. So start practicing it. It's different when you write it to having it being said, and with feeling and with confidence and eye contact and a smile, and a good shake. Always have a good shake, not too firm, not like these people said, just nice and loose, and they won't be able to get the sweat on the palm. And yeah, so yeah, you're going to get an offer, okay? Look smart and brush your teeth. I always say that, brush your teeth, okay? But yeah, it's not meant at you directly. It's what I used to say to them all, when I was doing recruitment. So yeah, so just go for it and practice scenarios and questions, and what would look at other people's examples. There's loads of stuff on Google. What would my boss ask me in an interview for this position? And that's what you do. You match it as closely. Okay, it's like as much care is needed for getting a job as to getting a mortgage. Okay, so wow. God, can you imagine if it had said no? My advice sucks. Oh dear. Diane C, my neighbour's house has just sold. How will my new neighbours be? Yeah, that's always a worry, isn't it? That's always a worry. I've got some real good neighbours now, but one of them next door to me, before the nice girl who lives there now, bless her. Before then, we had drug addicts and everything. Oh, it was a nightmare. Oh, and argumentative. Then we had the moaners as well. Somebody moaning all the time. And it was like, oh, your TV's too loud. And I was like, well, I don't think so. But they'd come in and it was the same volume. But it's because they had no furniture in their house. So everything was real echoey. Oh, and then one of them wanted to come and see how I'd done my loft extension. Oh, the chicken, the nerve of it. How's your neighbours going to be, please? Oh, well, they do what they all do, don't they? They distort the truth. So you'll either get sympathy from them, oh, we just bought this, or we did this, or my husband works away. So I'm getting like they're going to want, they want you to like them, okay? But they may actually tell a few porkies in the beginning to make a good impression, okay? So yeah, I kind of get that. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, okay? So yeah, it's going to be a normal thing, but you know, normal to me. I don't know. The other bloke down the road's got 5 kids and everybody's all moaning at him saying that the kids are a nightmare and doing this, that and the other. So, but for you, I think it's more like making out, you know, that they're better than everybody else and they've got a better car and, you know, fine things going in. So this normally is about people who are actually in dealt to their eyeballs, okay? So yeah, don't feel anything, you know, just think, oh, I've seen them come and go, over the years, you know. But yeah, so not too much of an issue for you, luckily. Serendipity, hello, hello. Hello, BFP, I barely missed you earlier. Oh, bless you. Oh, I know, well, I stayed on for a couple of extras, but I didn't see, darling. Sorry. May I ask a question? Is my brother going to extricate himself from the evil girlfriend you described her as before, but she has had him block me now? Also, another nice woman. She is evil. He just got out of a long union. Well, this is what they do, don't they? And then the use is a go between. Okay, so do you know what it is, right? That your brother don't like to be alone. I've just seen it all in my head now. He don't like to be alone, and I think he's at that time in life, he's at that time in life, so he don't want to mess about. And especially if he's come from a union, okay. If he's come from, yeah, he's come out of, and he's so like, I'm gonna say weak. Can I say weak? I feel he's weak, okay. I mean, the ideal thing is for you and her to get along, but that will never happen. You know why? Because you're the genuine one, and she's going behind your back and saying things, you know, and misinterpreting. I think, you know, they do have a tendency. This woman has a tendency sort of like to twist things as well. But she must be good in the sack, you know. That's all I can say. Finds her sexy and attractive. So will the brother, you know, stop seeing this woman? No, no, no. He don't like to change. You know, it's his mindset. He's been like groomed for all this. You know what I mean? He's a perfect picking. Been in a relationship, hasn't had the time to sort of like basically play the single life and get his confidence back, okay. So I can see him exactly. I can actually physically see him, you know, even if he was in his garden having a barbecue and this, that and the other. He's sort of like, he's got his own fixed ways, and this woman seems to tolerate them, but she's got her ways as well, okay. So I don't know what to suggest here. Let's have a look. How can you get back in your brother's books, which would mean probably kissing her ass. Sorry, I dragged it. If I drag it, it's not right. I think, you know, he wants a quiet life. He wants a quiet life. I'm getting problems here. I'm getting problems. I really am. So I'm sorry, Serendipity, but I think, you know, this is more permanent than we would think. Okay, so if she's blocked you, she's not going to unblock you. She wants you out, you know, because to do that, she can manipulate him. They can have fights and rows and this, that, and the other, and it'll all be kept to themselves. Without you having to judge, and you're only doing the nice thing and the right thing, but he don't want the nice thing and he doesn't want the right thing neither. So well, let's see, okay, but the answer to that question is I don't see him extricating himself at all. You know, I think your worst nightmare of him cementing the relationship could be coming true. It's awful, really, but you have to, you know, think of your brother and just that, well, if somebody's loving him, that's fine, you know, no matter what we feel, okay? Karen M. Hi BFP. Hello, my lovely. Lucky lass, thank you. He is moving in with his brothers. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Serendipity. I pray he heals soon. Lucky lass, yeah. LK Andreas, you are wonderful, more logical and helpful than professionals. Love you. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. I love you all too. Okay, Karen M. My friend's ginger cat has been missing since Thursday evening and she has been out searching. Do you pick anything up? Thank you, hon. Okay, where's my, oh, they're my lost ones, aren't they? Let's have a look for the missing. Where's this cat? What do we need to know about the cat? Oh, well, I get it's coming home, okay? Oh, for a moment there, I was thinking, oh, please don't be anything else, you know. No, the cat's coming home. The cat will be coming home. When? We don't know. How? Just turns up in the usual place. I think it's been like it's been at another property. It's been at another property. I think it's been getting fed at another property, or it's found a food source, or somebody might have thought, oh, it's lost, or you know. And we know what, you know. I'd be the same. Oh, if the cat's there in your garden all bloody day, you'd be wondering, you know, why, wouldn't you? And you'd put some out in some food. So, yeah, I think the cat is going to turn up. Okay, definitely going to turn up. Not think. I think. I don't know why, but maybe the cat's gone to the wrong house. So I don't know if it looks similar. But I think a cat knows whether it's at the right house. So it's been at somebody else's. Okay, it's been at somebody else's. I don't know if this property's got like feeling a bit empty around this property where it's been. Okay, but yeah, the cat's coming home. Serendipity. My brother is my only family, and I feel so sad that he has gone down. He was 5 when our mum died. I know it's sad, and I know this because I've got experience of it myself. You know, um, I don't, I don't know what to say to you. Okay, because I'm thinking like I would just back off. I'd back off for a bit. However, so let things calm down, you know. Should you try and get in touch with your brother, you know, because you can, you know, where they live, I hope, or send a letter, or you know, so can serendipity, can she reach out to her brother? If she reaches out, what will be the reaction, please? Yeah, I kind of feel I don't want to go forward. What can you do? What can you do then in this situation? What can you do if your brother don't want to know you? What can she do? Don't send messages. Don't get into an argument. Don't send negative stuff. Okay, you're talking to two people that probably aren't that well. Okay, so when I say aren't well, yeah, I mean that they aren't well. They see the world different. Like she probably has a personality disorder. You know, so you've got to work him. I'm afraid you've got to play him. If you want to be in his life, you'd have to play him. But you can't. Do not say anything that they're not going to like, because that's the excuse. They just do that. Now, do you want to be a slave to that and watch your brother not be your brother? Or do you want to take a step back and, like, you know, well, focus? Or are you going to play the game and play the game well? You know, don't be giving in. Don't be letting her deliberately no stir in the pot, no nothing. I mean, you know, you've got a fight on your hands. You're going to have to manage her, okay? If you want to go back in your brother's life, you have to get into her and befriend her. I don't know. It depends, you know. You're going to have to work it out in your brain what you can physically do. But that's the only way. You don't have to be best mates with her and having coffee every day. But, you know, you need to get to a point where you could be civil and sort of like not feel as hostile towards her. Because I just see that she'll win. these types of women do, and your brother is just like, well, he'll go along with anything because now he's got something, hasn't he? You know, and that's all I can say really. It's awful, but you know that's the way you play it. If I was you, I'd find something else to focus on and love. I'd still try and make an amends, like, but I think you know it's futile. You've got, you know, you've got your work cut out there. I'd definitely not stop trying, okay, but I definitely would stay away, you know, from saying anything bad. You're gonna have to kiss her ass, and that's not nice to have to do and go through, but you're going to have to if you want that kind of relationship, because right now she has got you exactly where she wants you, nowhere around. Barbara Grace, hiya. Hello, my lovely. I hope you're having a good Sunday. A card maybe, of course. A card maybe, of course. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I've got a nice little surprise coming your way, but I feel it won't be a shock, okay? So it's something to be expected. It's like, it's a little bit, you know, different and unusual to your day, okay? But it's nevertheless still a lovely, lovely surprise. So yeah, you could be expecting news from overseas where this is about, okay? News from overseas. I'm getting babs. Oh, how exciting. Thank God I have my sweet Pisces hubby. He is my rock. Ah, bless. Ah, Pisces. I'm a Pisces as well, you know. I'm the most indecisive person you'll ever meet. I know where I'm going, but it's just how we get there. Danny, nearly missed you, Renee. Let's have a look. Renee Rossi, hello, my darling. So glad I didn't miss you. Regarding my mother's estate, will the funds be released in the next 2 weeks? And will I be happy with the amount? Will it be released in the next 2 weeks? And will she be happy? Well, I don't know if you'll have a few questions actually. Okay, I'm just getting. So I'll just tell you really. I'm getting somebody who's been very deliberate here, and a bit sneaky. I'm not sure if this was said to you a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember, but I just get like somebody sneaky here, and well, it's the little shit syndrome. Okay, so it's like. Well, that could be it. You get off the phone and go, little shit, you know, or something. I can't imagine a situation where you would do that, but, you know, I just feel like just be careful. And I'm just getting sneaky behaviour, just sneaky. So I don't know what's going on, whether they're unreliable or what, but I'm getting that it'll be deliberate, okay? So deliberate, so somebody will set out to do something, but I'm not sure if it'll be at the time that you within the time frame that you think. I just think, yeah, deliberately staring, okay? So it's deliberately doing something, deliberately asking more questions, deliberately saying, oh, we have to do this, deliberately saying, oh, we have to do that, okay? And being sneaky about it. So this might be where the amount of money is concerned as well, especially like fees or costs, okay? So that's why I just feel like, oh, you'll have some questions there. So that's more to do with the amount, okay? So it hasn't said anything about the timing, so your timing could be close, but it is saying about the bill. I feel it's like the bill, you know, where they had 10% on for something and 2% here, you know, so you'll just, that's what you'll think, and so mischief, it's like, oh, there was, you know, lightly, oh, they was trying to get away with that, you know, so I do feel that is it. Check the amounts and, you know, all the figures. Danny R. Hello, Danny. Hello. Hi, BFP. Always look forward to your readings. I have played around with tarot decks for many years and have a few decks. Do you think my intuition is good enough to do good readings just for fun? Ah! Well, if you don't know that, okay, that's what you need to know, okay. So it's called validation. It's validation. We all need it from the universe. That is to say that we do readings and see things come true. But when you're reading for a person to person, and not when I'm doing it with Meghan and Harry on the grand stage, it is quite difficult to get. You can get instant validation where you'll say something and somebody says it's right, okay, and then a while later, maybe 9 months, 12 months, when they're ringing you back up saying, oh, can I have another reading? Everything you said came true. So that's what it is like, okay. So rarely can you see it as the way I do with Meghan and Harry, and it's also true of like people I read for now. They might come back sometimes. You get about 30% of validation. So you have to believe you're right, because otherwise you have to feel you're right, and you have to get rid of fear, okay? Because it's in the beginning, reading for people, you're worrying about getting it right, okay? You worry all the time, oh, am I right, you got to move past that. So like where I am, I don't give a toss where I am. If I'm flying in a bloody airplane, I get my cards out. If I'm in a pub or something, which I haven't been for a while, but even nightclubs, oh, they all came round, can we have a card reading, or can you tell me this, that and the other. So you just don't care anymore whether you're right or wrong. You just say what comes into your head, which is intuition, and you think no more of it and just dish it out. But come on then, let's have a look. And when you first start reading for people, right, honestly, you get stage fright because you're more frightened, like I say, of not getting anything right. But you're predicting the future, so you're not going to get that validation until much later. Let's have a look then. Is she ready? Right, well, you're not going to stop, okay? You're not going to stop. Because you sort of like, you're driven to it, you feel connected to it. There's a lot of input there for you, okay? So you're not able to walk away. So I think as well, sometimes you might think, because what your problem would be is if you're arranging to read for other people and then your nerves go and you'll start making excuses not to go, and you'll actually feel unphysically well, and ringing people. So you've got, if you do it, you've got to keep that appointment with that person, and then you've got to keep doing it so that the universe can help you, okay, and it will help you. I can't tell you how it does, but it does help you. You'll just know what I'm talking about, and it does help you. So you have to show that commitment as well. So if you're going to start something, just be prepared that make a commitment to it, and don't find excuses to get out of it later, especially when we all do, like I do as well, mess up or get something wrong. I don't go home and cry about it. I don't get nervous and think, oh my god, apart from certain things when I started last year. But so yeah, I think that would be it. So when you're going to say doing something, make sure you do. I don't think this is something you'll ever walk away from. I think even if you thought you'd stop right now, in 10 years time you'd be back at it, okay. So yeah, just lose the fear, drop the fear, even if what you say is shite, okay. Believe me, 2% of that will resonate with somebody, okay, because that's what they do. People look to find a way to see how the message fits in with them. I know I've just told you my secret, but anyway. And then once you've got fear, the universe takes you up to different levels, okay. I'm getting high up there, that's for sure, okay. So and you can do it, you can absolutely do it. Right, okay, so where was we? Let's have a look. I've done Rini Rossi. Let's have a look, Danielle. Oh, so I've just done you. Right, so Lorraine Beck, message retracted. Serendipity, messages retracted. Lauren Beck, we have. LB, hi, what do you see for me and the rest of the year? What do I see for you in the rest of the year, please? Okay, so I don't know why, but I mean, the rest of the year is a long time, isn't it? So, even though I know it's only about 3 months, but I would say watch your words, okay? Because sometimes the words or what you're saying, or even maybe the way we say it, could hamper you. So it could hold you back, okay? Um, and it just creates tension around people as well. I think that's what it is. Watch what you say and how you're saying it, because it could be holding you back, um, which is an odd thing, isn't it? It's an odd thing, but yeah, that's what I feel like. Just watch what you're saying and how you're saying it, because it could hold back. It could be that, I mean, this happens to me when somebody asks me to do something, and the first thing I go, no, 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 I can't, no, I can't. And it gets people's backs up, because later on I'll think, oh, yeah, I can, it's just that kind of thing. So I don't know what it is that you're saying or doing, but, just be gentle with your words as well. And so, this could be, instead of contributing to solving a problem, that we just moan about it, and that hampers, because moaning gets us nowhere, but actually trying to find solutions moves us forward. Serendipity, you've gone again. Rose Gregory, hello Rose, hello. Hello BFP, hope you and the family are all okay. Ah, yes, we're doing okay, thank you, we're doing okay. I hope you're well too, and I hope your friend is as well. Serendipity, I know you're a Pisces, you are a love. Oh, bless you. Serendipity, thank you. Barbara Grace, so you're not going to tell me that surprises then? Hey, lol. Okay, what's the surprise? What could it be to do with? What could it be to do with? Okay, so one of your daughters, maybe? One of your daughters, is it? Yeah, I think it's one of your daughters. Um, yeah, I kind of see one of your daughters. I don't know whether they're dramatic or there's, always something in the life going on. But yeah, I think it's going to come from her. Okay. Bless her. Bless her. But yeah, she's. I'm getting a drama queen, so I don't know. Getting somebody who's a bit of a drama queen. Okay. So it's a surprise to do with her. But really, it's like, that's what I mean. It's gonna come out, and then you're gonna think, oh, it's no surprise, probably because it's to do with her personality, so yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, but yeah, I definitely see to do with a daughter. Now you're gonna say which one? Which one? I don't know, she's difficult. I think yeah, drama. Lady of the Lake, hi BFP, hope you are well, honey. I've applied for a new job. What can you see around this place? Okay, what can we see around this? Okay, so I don't know, it's about taking responsibility. So you say you've applied for a job, but maybe you've put something in there that's not quite right. Okay, I'm getting you've caused it. You've caused it. So are you sure they've received it? Check to see if they've received it, because I'm just getting like a loss here. So I'm getting a loss out. But it also could be as well, like if they wanted to work, you to work certain hours or particular hours, that it won't fit. Okay, so I'm kind of getting that as well. Whatever it is, it's kind of something you're doing. So it is really about taking responsibilities for our faults. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, look at your application form, check that it's been received. With the application forms, I've always said this: go and look at the job description, tie it in, and give examples in your CV. To match those. And if you've done that, then and you get through so far, then I think it's definitely saying it's the fault's with you, not them. So that we've caused it in some way. It happened to me when I lost a load of subs. It was like I'd caused it. So I'd been talking about a certain someone or situation, and I lost 10 subs just like that overnight. So it's kind of that as well, and plus losing subs anyway because I've changed things. Okay, I've changed things. That's what you'll do. You try and change things, and so it kind of you don't get the job. Okay. Should she keep applying? Should she keep applying? Yeah, it's saying you're turning down the job. So I think it's possibly to do with the hours or something, okay? Because you're turning down the job. Well, at least it's nice to be offered one, okay? But I feel like you'd be turning it down for some reason, or you won't do it. And of course, you won't apply for another job until you sort of like feel like this one. I'd start applying anyway. Uh, HRHK Halicat. Hello, darling. Hello, hello. Anna. Hello, my lovely. Hello, Anna. Hello. Are you able to let me know if I will ever meet again my wonderful ex mother in law in the next life? She was a very wonderful human and with an amazing soul, and I think of her often. 1 second, let me just take a sip of my drink. Like the star thing. Supposed to let you know when it's cold, but the ice is melted. Right then. Okay, so I kind of felt like this with my mother-in-law, salt of the earth, absolutely lovely, just woman, you just warm to. We used to have some real lovely conversations, deep and funny. But I know I'll know her in the next life. That's why I don't think about it. Okay, so will Anna get to meet her amazing ex-mother-in-law in the next life? Oh, you can trust in God. You can trust in God. Yes, you will. Yes, absolutely. In fact, you don't just meet them; you meet loads of people. Okay, it's like yeah, it is. It's like a gathering, a massive gathering, and then there's an order. They're saying an order. Okay, so yeah, definitely, you will. Um, we all do. You see, I've always found it difficult thinking. Well, when we're all doing our soul contracts, how does that work if some of us is down here already? Anyway, trust me, it does. So yeah, trust me, she says, trust me, you will, okay? Because that ex-mother-in-law has probably been your daughter, your sister, your own mother, your husband, your dog, because the souls and energies are all mixed around. So yeah, definitely. Oh, I like it when it's nice like that. Doggy lover, hiya, Hallicats, Brogalot. Elizabeth Highland. Hi BFP, so good to meet once again. My son, who is in his 40s, is a sweetie pie and handsome too. He has been unlucky in love. Will he find a lady and have children anytime soon? He wants a family. Ah. And you know what? The truth is, somebody out there wants exactly the same, so let's have a look. Will he meet? Will he meet somebody? Will Elizabeth's son meet somebody anytime soon? Okay. Oh, I'm seeing a lovely couple here. A lovely, lovely couple. Oh, beautiful they are together. Beautiful. You know what? They'll complement each other. Uh, they'll really complement each other, and it'd be so natural as well. But I just feel like you'll be watching him try and be the man for it, and do things. I just feel like that will be a bit of a surprise, actually. It'll be a bit of a surprise to witness. But no, they're going really, really well, and they'll be committed to his next relationship. Definitely. So I don't know how they meet. I don't know if it's. I can see a woman around this woman. Okay, so maybe like on a celebration or so like a night out or for a friend. But I actually see like they meet physically. Okay, they meet like. Oh, excuse me. It's so they meet in person. Okay, that's what I'm saying. When I say that, I mean they're not on a dating site. Okay, I'm not getting a dating site. They meet in person where other people are. So it could be in a work situation, or it could be they are keeping me towards the work situation. So you never know. Tell him to go anywhere, everywhere. If there's a boys' night out, get out. That's what I would say. Just take up any opportunity. If he had a sister 20 miles away, and she invites him down, get gone. Go everywhere. The universe will open up the opportunities, but in a magical way that we've never ever seen it coming. Okay, what is it's lovely, absolutely lovely. Uh, Halicat, starting a new job in October. Will I be successful in it, and will it lead to a better opportunity? Okay. Well, that's what I like. When you go in, you want to progress, don't you? Okay. So let's have a look then. So she starts a new job in October. Well, how will she do? Oh, okay. Okay. So I don't know what the job is. I feel it's not your typical job here. Okay, I feel it's not your typical job. So the Four of Swords, it's got me. It's got me. It's absolutely got me. I don't know whether people are ill. Okay, around this, people are ill. Getting people are ill for some reason. Okay, so um, I don't know if you. I'm trying to think. I don't know if it's bloody dentist. I don't know. I'm just right. I'll tell you what I'm saying honestly. Okay, I see doctors. I see funerals. I see people who are ill. I see upsetting situations. Okay, that's what I see. I'm not saying it's for you, but I see upsetting situations. So that could be to do with the work that you do. Okay, and if this doesn't make any sense to you, then I'm sorry, but that's what I say. That's what I say, like calling the doctor. So people with dark minds as well. It's like I've told you, people are ill. People are ill. So I don't know how that comes in at all. Can I have some clarification? Why is the Four of Swords here? Why? Well, I just feel, so that's the type of work then that must be because I'm getting progress, okay? This is about progress, this what takes you forward. So, as well, like you could have some formal learning around you, formal learning. So, this isn't your high school stuff or just a normal course. There'll be specifically tailored courses, and I feel like it'll be a fast moving environment as well. So I am getting somebody being charming. I also think you might find a male at work who's quite on your side as well. But yeah, this is fast. This is fast. So could it be then that you could be covering a lot of sickness? Maybe that's it as well. I'm getting covering a lot of sickness, and by being reliable and doing that, and coming across as charming and the good of people. Don't criticise. People don't like it, okay? But I see that you could get very far ahead as well. Let's have a look. So that was Hallicat, okay. Rini Rossi, I've been feeling the sneaky vibe coming from the attorneys and also a cousin and others. Yeah, I think there's definitely, I would say younger, I'm getting younger, somebody younger stirring the pot, Rini. Rose Gregory, my friend passed away BFP, unfortunately, but we don't know what caused it. Thank you for answering. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Uh, what was the cause? What was the cause of death of this person's friend? Oh dear. Well, I've got good judgment here. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Something. So some. Oh, well, I think. Do you know what I think it is? Oh, he's there. I can see him. I don't. I can see smoke, so I don't know if it's his lungs. Okay. I'm getting. I feel it's his lungs or somewhere. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a form of the C word. Okay. I just feel like he hid it. Some people don't want to be treated, and looked at that way. So I think he knew. Okay. I think he knew. Um, and he didn't want to make people feel bad. So I think he knew it was an illness. It's a judgment. Somebody's told him something. Somebody's bestowed him certain information. Okay, so I do feel like he didn't want to blow it on a trumpet. That's it. Barbara Grace, I have three daughters and they all drama queens, lol. Well, it's the one you don't speak to much, Barbara. Okay, one you don't speak to. Lady of the Lake, thanks. My Fanny Wash. I've just realised what I said then. My Fanny Wash. Your volume is too low. Is it? Well, I'm sorry about that. I can't do anything about it at the moment. I'll check. All right, or maybe you might need to check yours. Okay, Anna, thank you for the confirmation, my angel. You're welcome. Incognita, hello. Hi BFP. Why did LJ contact me? What does he want to say to me? Right. Okay. So, what does LJ want to say to Incognito? Well, I'm seeing a mail here. Okay, mail and messages and messages. So, I'm getting a mail that they can trust as well. I'm getting a mail that works hard. I'm getting a lot about this mail. Okay, so maybe they're trying to contact you to speak about a mail. Okay, somebody's brother maybe as well. Somebody's brother. Kind of saw a woman in the background here with like ready hair, but she's like in the background. So I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, I think and also the Knight of uh, Pentacles can be like an offer of money. Okay, this guy you don't want to give your money to, or he's been shady, but it could be about money as well. I feel something physical, so I'm not sure if there's another kind of relationship dynamic in here. Okay, an introduction maybe of somebody else. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Lorraine Beck, I meant to say health wise, so I can trouble. Uh, I'm a librarian, and it's a librarian position. Oh well, they have doctorates or stuff, don't they? I'm trying to think there. Right, well you'll know then. Covering for somebody, I'm getting illness. So, in the dark, yeah, that's dark. I think you have to have a set man, don't you, for books? Well, I'll leave that with you, okay? And when it comes, when you find it links to something, you'll have to let me know what it is, okay? Oh, it's that you can only move up if somebody is ill or somebody passes away. That might come into it as well, so maybe think about that when you get there. Rini Rossi, my mother was cremated, but these do not look like ashes to me. This looks like sand. Can you tell me if these remains are truly of my mother that I am holding? Are these the true ashes? I would say so. I would say so, Rini. It's like, who got them? Who got them? So maybe, I don't know if somebody else thought they was going to get them, okay? And I've just got like a bit of bickering as well, arguments in the background. So maybe that's where your suspicion is, okay? But I've got that, ignore them. What you've got in your hand should be real, okay? Elizabeth Highland, thank you so much for your reading. I cannot wait to love my son's wife. Have waited for years. Your readings give me so much really. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Well, we only want the best for our kids, don't we? Harley Cat, thanks BFP. Sounds very promising. Good. Lorraine Beck, thanks. You're so right. I can be too outspoken, and yes, I too say no, like you too, lol. But I will take notice. Yeah, we have to stop doing that. Okay. Lorraine Beck, I'm a Leo, lol. No excuse, I'm a Pisces as well. I think there's many of us, it's like, no, and then we think later and think, oh, alright. Persuade ourselves, don't we? Incognito, yes, he is male, hardworking, my first love. Does he want marriage? He's a stable guy. He's a stable guy, okay? He is a stable guy. I think you can trust this guy. Does this guy want marriage or to be settled down? Yeah, I think there's been an experience, but he's been put off by, so he might have been hurt by somebody, and like he's not gonna let that spoil the rest of his life. Okay, so he probably worked hard and did everything and gave everything that he could, and then like that's in a previous relationship. But I see he wants that as well. He's not a player. Okay, he's not a player. So yeah, I would say go for it. Will be different because it's a public library position, and I started working out in university library, so will definitely be an adjustment. Ah, well, you see, that's where we get all the doctors and the posh ones, don't we? And the eccentric ones as well. I worked in a university in my young days. Um, God, I can't remember where I worked now. It was like admissions and all like that. So, where if you're ringing sick or can't get your coursework in, then ring us. But yeah, so I do imagine it will be different. Public library, that's it, isn't it? Poor people, and you might get people who are not well. But when I say that, it's because you get like disability groups and that, don't you, that come in. So the more we talk about it, the more that could make sense. Okay, so that you'll be very charming around that. I think this is going to bring out some new skills. Okay, that you'll find as a blessing, really, a blessing. So, and of course, you'll get all your ragabonts as well coming in. But you know, and your charmers, yeah, charmers. So yeah, it'll be different, very different. It'll be rough as hell. Oh dear. Uh, Calicat, hope it goes well for you. Me too, doggy. Fingers crossed. Haha, I want to ask about my love life, but I don't think that's a good idea. Because my choices are awful. You like a bit of a bad boy, do you? Or do you like the sympathy ones where you feel sorry for them and, you know, because they have been funny. I dressed all man. We used to start dating and I'd go treat him to decent clothes and stuff like that. I always did it, you know. And furnish the house, I'd do that as well. So yeah, but no, my last man, no. No, we didn't do any of that. Okay. Right, let's have a look then. So, what does she need to know about making better choices with a love life? Right, so this can be a card of like I know it says the devil card, all right, but we're not a devil. First of all, this to me says shut up, stop asking, you know, because like it's something we're wanting to know about all the time, and when we're asking about things, we're not actually doing things. When we're talking about relationships, we're not actually out there doing things to get a relationship. Okay. Oh, and you truly have picked a few doggies on you in your time. You know, all sorts of problems. You know, maybe you're a fixer, but it's time for people to fix you now, okay? To fix you. But it's true, people don't know what goes on in each other's heads. I think you have to trust yourself when you meet somebody and there's something there, something big, okay? But not like obsessive either. So I would say yeah, you've picked the wrong ones here. I don't know. They've all got issues. They've all got issues. I wonder why you do that. I wonder why. I feel it's because you picked the lower forms of partners because you would lack the confidence to go for something higher up, you know, and you feel comfortable at a certain level, you know, so that you will look good to these, or you know, compared to these other people, you will look good. So I would start working on that. I mean, you don't have to go shooting yourself right up and heightening your expectations. But I think somebody who can just be a bit normal for a while, who doesn't have so much baggage or issues and chaos and drama, you know, that's not a lot to ask, is it? So you're going to have to ask yourself, are you actually afraid of having a relationship? Because that's why we tend to pick these kind of people, because we know it's not going to work out, you know. We get used to being left. There's something in there, what I'm saying to you, okay? And that can make us the worst enemy. Can also say as well, like, you know, drinking and stuff, you can't have two drunks in the same relationship. It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't. So yeah, I would look at things like that and like how you feel about truly whether you deserve a good relationship or not. Because you do. We all do. Incognito, right, make sure you thingy. Thanks. We will wait until we meet up, talk long distance. Uh, that's right. All kinds of groups. Yes, a learning curve. Doggy, Calicat. Right, so incognito. BFP, I keep dreaming about my ex-husband, daughter's father. We haven't spoke or seen each other in 10 years. Why the dreams? Well, subconsciously, what's going on here is your daughter is sort of like growing, okay? She's growing and she's not a baby anymore. She's not a child anymore. She's growing and growing. And that brings lots of things that you would click away at. So why is she actually, what's the dream about? What does the dream represent to incognito? Because he's unreliable, Casanova as well, he was quite charming, wasn't he? Isn't it funny how, like, we can hate him in the day life and then we can dream something about him, like intimacy or nearly kissing or something like that. If that's just, it's, I think those kind of scars or wounds will be there, will always be there. But I just feel like he was unreliable as well, It's just, do you know what he is? He's a reminder of what not to have in your life, a reminder of something that you're not missing out on, even when, to all intents and purposes, it appears that you are. Okay, so it's a reminder of what we're not missing. So it's popped back into your life, and it's already occupied your thoughts and stuff, and got you thinking about him. And that's what they do. That's what he did to you before. So now you're stronger. So because you can put it to bed, so to speak, because you can sort of like deal with it now. Don't you see? This is how far you've actually come. Okay, in your response to either seeing him in your dream or in person as well. Halika, it's true. It's true. One was with someone with substance abuse, and his mum expected me to be a good influence, like I was supposed to save him. I have my own issues. Can't deal with somebody else's. That's right. That's right. It is right. You've got to. I mean, I don't know. Well, I certainly don't have the disruptive, chaotic influences that I had now. But there is a lot to be said in having stability with somebody who's your equal and who's a good person. That's all it is. Being good to you, not a bloody cheat, not using you and stuff like that. So it's time for you to be fixed now instead of you being a fixer. Because you know what, fixers. We're not fixers, we're enablers, aren't we? Give them an excuse to carry on with the bad behaviour and still try and compete for their affection, which is absolutely degrading for us. It really is. So, but you need to fix yourself first, okay? Because you can fix you a little bit, other people, but you have to fix yourself so that now I don't need fixing. Well, not in this relationship anyway. It's my way or the highway. Oh dear. Rini Rossi, I was noticing I couldn't hear you as well either, but I think it might be my phone also. Okay, well, I did a sound check at the beginning, but I do keep moving my head, so. Oh, do you know what I think it is? I know what I've done. It's the microphone. I've blocked it. I've got my phone stood up. Oh dear, I'll sort it for the next time. Right, okay, incognito, thanks. He's been remarried 23 years. Daughter is 26 years old. Yeah, I think it's how far you've come. I really do about it. So, don't worry about it, honestly. Okay then, okay. It was unreliable, wasn't he? He was unreliable. Okay, guys, that's me for today. I'm going away now. I'll be back at 7:15 and I will address the microphone issue as well. Well spotted, both of you. I couldn't see where it was coming from. Okay. Right then. Bye now. Bye bye.